Welcome everyone to another video in our Bryan Fundamentals series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. In the last two videos now, we've been pursuing a bit of this goal of trying to use our movement to bait whiffs. So the idea is that we've been working on this down 4 gameplay that Peter Mao taught us 6 months ago. And now we're pretty good at it, right? But we are not very good at handling the next level, which is when our opponents crack, okay? So because of that, the sort of next level that we've been going with is how do we turn this into a situation where it no longer turns into I down 4 until you hopkick me or launch me, and instead turns into I down 4, I will continue to down 4, I will continue to do down 4 into this, but when you do decide to press, my timing is open, my fakes are already kind of worked into this, right? And then I get a nice whiff punish through that. So the first day, we just tried doing this and eventually like thinking, oh, maybe after 3 they'll press. But we encountered some situations where the opponent was just hard ducking in our face. And it's like, well, if you're not going to press no matter what, we can't whiff not bait, right? So what was next? The next step was, how do you break your opponent's mental? And that was actually pretty good. We broke a lot of mentals on the last stream, but we weren't able to handle what happened after that. And that's okay. Like, when you get to that next layer of the game, of the matchup, that's totally fine. However, something that I wanted to work on today is the opposite side of breaking our opponent's mental, which is practicing mental fortitude on our side. So what I mean by that specifically, the goal of that is that we tend to start very strong with whatever we're trying to do at the beginning of the stream, okay? So that's like, whatever we're doing, we feel so strong. We feel like we couldn't lose to anything, like, oh man, I'm not afraid of anything you have. I'm going to just like execute my game plan. I'm fresh, right? I've just started playing. And I think some of this is stamina, but the idea is that over the course of the stream, over the course of the session, we start getting lazy. We stop doing as good of situations. We start going in further. The hatchet kicks start coming out. The back ones start coming out. And as that happens, our game plan crumbles a bit. And I think there's two sides to this. The first one, like I said, is maybe just fatigue, right? But I think the other one is, I think, more important to touch on, which is when you're playing ranked, but even when you're playing in a tournament, when you're playing best of 3, you're playing against one player, right? But as soon as that best of 3 is over, you've done all of this conditioning, you've done all of this reading, you've done all of this. Well, let's say we're playing as Lars and we really like started like, strong. We started like nice and trying to feel out the situation, and we won convincingly. We like conditioned them and all that. Then we play against another Lars player. You've started over. We have to like purge the slate and start back over with that fresh mindset without making any of the assumptions that we were from the original Lars. And I think that's something that's kind of key to keep in mind, which is just like, that's what mental fortitude is to me, which is sticking to the game plan no matter what, right? And so there's a few ways to think about this, right? The first one is just reminding ourselves, sort of like a flow chart, right? Where it's like we are always in this mode of going for these down 4s and whatnot, right? We have to try and make this our default. That's, I think, the level 1 to this. I think the other aspect to this, though, is just trying to not be phased by our opponents and remembering to reset from game to game. And then the last thing that I want to kind of touch on is... My last thing that I want to touch on is essentially maybe what people have like commented about my gameplay in the past anyway, which is like, oh, like people say that I don't tilt, or it's like I don't really tilt. I think that's probably not true. I don't get angry very easily, but I don't think, and I can keep my cool in the game to a degree, but I do think that there's a bit of like mental laziness that creeps into my play through the session that I don't think necessarily is tilt, but it is sort of a switching to the cool Bryan moves, I think is the best way to describe that, right? So here's what I mean. Like, when you learn games competitively, right? Talking a little bit philosophically here, right? When you learn games competitively, or really when you learn games before you even decide to take them competitively, there is going to be the fun stuff, and then there's going to be the stuff that works, right? The fun stuff ranges from the really obvious stuff like that, right? That's fun stuff, right? the 10 hit strings is also kind of like fun stuff. And I think that's actually an important part of the game. Like, you shouldn't just discount it because it's just fun. Like, I think knowing that it's there it's in the game. Use the whole move list, as VDX likes to say, right? Like, it's in the game, that's fine. But, and it's also why you're playing the game, right? Like, Snake Edge is a cool move, right? Snake Edge is a cool move. Hatchet is a cool move. So using those moves more is fun. I get that, right? Doing combos that you've practiced for hours and just trying to jet up for them constantly so that you can do this freaking combo that you've been practicing for is a lot of fun. The problem that sort of arises is as you start to aim towards being competitive, you kind of realize that those fun moves maybe don't work as well. And now you've come to me at this point, and I'm telling you the best move in the game is this goofy little low kick, right? And this goofy little low kick. And that's not fun initially, right? But I can try and convince you and say that having played other games and taken them to competitive levels, namely Magic the Gathering, I can tell you that I went through a similar thing in that game where you kind of need to, like, cut out your heart almost. You have to remove your soul from the game, but at the same time, it's not leaving forever. It's coming back. And what I mean by that is, like, as an example, the whole point of this move is to get our opponents pressing. As soon as our opponents are pressing, we get to do the fun move, right? Like, that's what I mean, in the sense that, like, the point of these moves is sort of like preparing yourself, or like, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with like an appropriate word here that's not like not an inappropriate term, but essentially, like, the weight is better, right? Like, the weight is better to when you can kind of like soften your opponents up, get them ready for it, and then you can catch them with this huge counter hit. And I think that is sort of like what I'm trying to say, is that ultimately you watch people play Tekken at a high level, they do get combos, they do get launchers all the time, right? They're pro players and they're still playing these fundamentals and they're still getting those launchers. And what I'm trying to say is you will still get to play that game if you practice making this the core of your game plan. It's just no longer the core of your game plan changes, but the fun part of the game's still going to happen. Using a different analogy, right? Like in soccer or something, you can't just only shoot at the goal, right? In most sports, you can't just shoot at the goal. You have to pass, which is boring, so to speak, right? I'm not a very big sporty person, so it's like maybe not the best analogy, but the point is that you're still going to do it. You're still going to do it. You're still going to win with it, but it's not going to be what you lead with, and it's not going to be the core that you lean on, the fundamentals that you lean on when you really need to, like, win and, like, tighten up and win that game. So that's sort of like where my head is at with this, is that we're going to practice just not thinking of it as we're going to down 4 until it doesn't work and then we're going to switch to the good stuff. We're going to remind ourselves that this is the good stuff. This is how we're going to win. This is always how we're going to win. These moves are meant to be the answer, the follow-up when our opponent stops allowing us to chip them away all the way down, right? If they let us take them all the way down, that's fine. So that's essentially where my head is at. Sort of like a discipline day today, but we're going to see how we can do in these games, and we're going to go ahead and jump into them now. And while I do that, let's get caught up on some of the comments. So, David is asking, Vaughn, I feel like you play too defensively. When this game rewards people who play it's the first 10 minutes of the YouTube video, people who play crazy, what would be my rebuttal to that? I would start by saying, if you watch tournaments, is that how people are playing? And if you watch tournaments, is that how people are winning, right? And what I mean by that is that, like, yes, this game does have a little bit more 50-50. That's kind of been worked into the game, but actual Tekken still exists in this game, especially with the new patches where we've got better sidestepping and stuff like that. I do think that as a new game where not everyone knows everything about the game yet, when not everyone knows everything about the game yet, you can get quite a bit further. I think that's a mid. When people are not able to get, like, further, you'll get further. Okay, sorry, I can't talk while I'm doing this. But anyway, when you're playing really crazy knowledge checking, essentially, you'll get further in this game than you would in Tekken 7 because not everyone knows what all the moves do yet. But eventually they will, and then it won't work. That's my belief. But David, also know that there's two ways to play this game. There's playing this game trying to get better, and then there's playing this game to have fun and just like do whatever, right? That's kind of maybe that is a high. We're gonna experiment next time. All right, that didn't work. It's okay. Oh wow, nice. See, that's probably what you're talking about, right? Which is just she delayed the low and instead did a snake edge, right? Oops. Nice. She delayed that and did the snake edge, but once I've practiced this game for a year, I can block that snake edge on reaction, right? Sure. They're doing a lot of lows right now. Oh, nice. That was a launch punishable. Okay. We're gonna look for the snake edges a bit. Oh, wow. Fair enough. I think specifically what happened there is like she does have a version from back turn that's not a snake edge, but we will figure it out. We will figure that out. Oh my gosh. Okay, did a power crush there as well. Doing power crushes every single time, that's fine. Sure. Sure. Oh no! Sure. We're gonna go for this. Oh no! She got us. Okay. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. So what we're gonna try and do in the next game, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a rematch here. No, okay, that's fine. The idea though is like when you get into this situation here, take a note to yourself. I need to practice my snake edges. Put it in your notes. I have a whole Google sheet of things that I'm practicing between my games. I've been a little bit behind on them, but the idea is that see that and go, oh no, like they were rewarded and they beat me. But if I practice this thing, that will never beat me again. And then you just go from there, right? That's really all I can say. Yeah, Guy Dudes Worth. Perfectly said. You can play for points or you can play to learn. The mid is minus 12. I wish I read that earlier. Thank you. Alright, we got a Dragunov on the same stage. Do that down 4 and chill it. Oh, nice. Clip me a bit. That's alright. Okay. So what they did there is they're delaying the second string, the third hit of the string, and then they're sidestepping and did a down 4-2, right? That's okay. That's totally fine. We got clipped with some bad movement. That's fine. Sure. I'm gonna go for Power Crush Sugar. That's alright. Yeah, they're definitely gonna take their frames here, so we're gonna get this. And now we're going to kind of chill out a little bit, but we need to stay at a certain distance from this Dragunov. We don't want to give him that free wall running to, so I'm going to run up here, slow down a bit, and do it down forward. See? Perfect. Back up. Do a 3+4 and back up. It's okay to go forward if it hits, though. Sidestep into down 4-2s are working out. We're not actually pressing. Sidestep into down 4-2 again. So, you notice that this seems to be something that they like to do, right? They're like, oh, okay, if I'm plus, sorry, if I'm minus, I'm going to do that. If I'm in the neutral, I'm going to do it. So we need to be blocking a lot because it's coming again. There it is. And it's minus 12. So because of that, okay, that's all right. Sure. Nice. So now they're ducking and doing wall standing too. Same idea, right? The elbow was minus 14? Really? Sure. Oh, nice. That sucks. Where's the side step? Go for this. Nice. The elbow. Okay. I will keep that in mind, Levi. I'm not actually sure which elbow it was, but that's okay. Good punish. Whoa. We're still going to try and down 4. He is playing aggressively, but we're still going to look for it. Nice side step. I knew he wanted that, so I kind of just like waited and let him do it that time. Nice. The one after he spins. Oh, okay. After he spins. Into an elbow. Oh, I see what you're talking about. That elbow? I thought it was plus. It's minus 14. It's like an overhead elbow. Homeboy really wants his launcher there. So we're going to kind of chill. Likes his sidestep still. Remember to do a couple mock kicks to try and keep that in check. Oh, wow. He did it right there. Okay. Sure. Alright. Hey, Toasty, what's up? 444. Yeah, exactly. That's a creepy duck. That's okay. Don't forget these down 4s. Be wary of these random launchers and backswing blows that are coming out. I'm trying to sidestep after that situation because I don't want him to... Oh, nice. I don't want him to get free plus frames there. I'm gonna... Okay, sure. Oh, nice. There's that sidestep again. Nice. Okay, sure. So he did down 2 into another low. Double low's fine. Let's see. We're getting really sloppy with this movement. So this is actually what I was talking about. Let's try and be disciplined and remember that we're still blocking these situations. Got a gift here. What the heck? That was weird. There's that sidestep. Nope. This person's sidesteps are quite good. Caught my sidestep. That's alright. Wow. Really let it happen. Yeah, I guess so, because it looked like it looked like the first hit fine. That's why I was thrown off a bit. Okay, that's okay. Got a little bit of twitch suck. Didn't mean that to happen. It's not that elbow, right? That elbow's actually plus. Remember these down fours. It's still good. Wow! How did he know? Did I do that before? Whoa! This guy's crazy. Whoa. That elbow where he goes like this is minus 14, even though it looks like it's plus. This person's pretty cracked. That was pretty good. Okay. So it's... I'm not going crazy. The upwards... Oh! Out of backswing? So his backswing blow? Okay, yeah. That one is like minus 18 or something. Gotcha. Yes, I did. I don't think I've blocked it yet, but maybe I have. This person really wants to sidestep. That's fine. Nope. Oh, there we go. We blocked it. My bad, y'all. Yeah, thanks, y'all. I wasn't sure if I had blocked one in this matchup yet. So you'll notice that, remember I said discipline. Back to the down force, right? Due to a bit of a fake combo there. Person loves... Wow, that's cool. They really like to sidewalk in that situation. That's fine. Nice, you got me. You got me, finally. Quarter circle forward 1+2 is an elbow. And that's also minus 14. Okay. That one? That would look like a 1+2, but still. Really? This person's really creepy. I don't mean that in a... I'm not being accusatory. I'm just saying, like, their ducks and stuff are very on point right now. But if we just did these down fours from downtown, we'd be okay. Okay. Sure. Oh, dang it. We stopped blocking. What the heck is these ducks? Alright. Well played by them. Well played by him. Oh, man. So we did have a few opportunities from what it sounds like, but the moral of that story was that the times that we were taking the match, where the match was going well, down 4. The times that we were trying to play his game, where it's like, oh, I'm going to sidestep, I'm going to throw you in a back one scenario, I'm going to do quarter circle back one. A lot of those scenarios, we were getting blown up. I don't know why, but I think that's a good example of, like, just in my head, like, just kind of trying to illustrate where my head was at with that. Like, I was thinking to myself, like, man, I got to get back into this game. I got to get back into this game. And because of that, I didn't want to down 4. But mental fortitude. If you want to get back in the game, if you want to stay ahead of the game, if you want to be even in the game, it's down 4. That's what we are trying to drill into our heads because it's one of the safest ways to play. Safest, but also rewarding. Like, we're not doing this because we're scared. We're doing this because it works. Alright, Grandpa Fang. I remember them. Just do one and back out. Let them do their thing, right? This is fine. Got lucky there. Ha! Sure thing, Mecha. Oh man, this is getting really bad all of a sudden. This person doesn't usually have such a bad connection. Sure. That's fine. Wow! That was so good. Yes, Toasty. I agree that we need to be cognizant of what we're doing after the down forward for sure. I tried. Okay. Kind of shimmied into it on, not on accident, but just tried to punish it. Nice. This person's gotten good. I feel like they're playing better. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Good situational awareness from them. I think we could, Levi, but if we're missing with the jet upper, then we probably shouldn't. I mean, 4-4-1 is slower, right? That's where my head was at. If I can't even do it with my 14. Wow. This person played that really well. I also think that we are forgetting to play a little bit of keep out to a degree. So what I mean by that is that, like, 3+4 is still good. Quarter circle back 1 is good. That's true. A little bit more range. If we could try. We could try. Also, specifically for this situation, it probably has a use. Okay. All right. They mashed after our down back 3. We're gonna do a down 4 here, and okay. I was gonna say we're gonna do a 3+4, but they managed to clip us when they woke up there. Okay, you'll notice there's more buttons come out, right? You see more buttons coming out? I do. So we're gonna try and keep that in mind because they are going a little bit. Oops. So we'll try and kind of like not let them go so crazy. See how they're... Yeah, he immediately came in after that. Oops. Nice Kempo, though. Oh, cool. I didn't realize that that would frame trap us. Nice stuff. Yeah, his 13 frame is not very good, from what I understand. Oh, man, that's not the right punish. Even a punish at all. Do that down 4 and let them do their thing. That's pretty scary. Okay. Alright, that, I think that hatch is a good example of, like, we shouldn't really take our frame so dishonestly there. There it is. Oh, don't do this to me, game. Alright. It probably is. I know that, friend. There's the crazy. You see that? Every single situation, they're doing something nuts. What about here? I think we can probably keep our discipline here. Okay. We chose to hatch it there, and it got us killed, right? If we had done a down 4, it might have worked. Oh, I didn't duck into time. Uh-oh. Wow, why did that catch me? Too bad. Too bad. Toasty, you want to play? Yeah, sure. Do you mind? What I typically do is I save it towards the end, but if you don't have time, I can make an exception. Mecca, we focused on it before. I think we would be worth coming back to it. Yes, I totally agree. You're going to go to bed soon? Okay, we'll make an exception. Let's play now then. Are we friends already? You missed that day, Mecca? We'll do it again. I promise. Okay, we're not friends yet. Okay, sure. Let's meet in the lobby then. That's what I've been doing, unless there's a faster way. Alright. Let's go to... Oh, that's the recommended one. I went to 1-5. Just hang out here. Like my custom? What's up, Stoic Stoner? Good to see you today. I do think that we have played against some aggressive players today, and remembering to role switch into defense is important, and we shouldn't be forgetting to do so. I just think that at the same time... Wait, Master Jutsu, is this you, Toasty? Okay, cool. Good stuff. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and go make a room then. Assuming you got that. Cool. Really quick, make sure that went through. And then we will go from there. Looks like it maybe did. Unable to accept. Is it because we're already friends? What's that about? Are you getting that too, Toasty? That's weird. Oh. Okay, cool. We'll take it then. Game's bugged? That is weird. All good. All right. Cool. I see it. Good stuff. All right, so let's see if we can't keep our cool playing against Toasty. Hey, TG Modi, thank you so much for joining. I just realized Levi said they're on a 15 stream streak. Congratulations. That's super awesome. Thank you. Just did your first taunt jet upper? Congratulations. It's definitely the best feeling when you land the first one. It's just like, oh my gosh, I did it. And then you think, how do other people just do it every time? And that's the next journey.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. Let's give it some distance. Nice. Definitely still trying to enforce these lows and enforce a bit of space control. But you'll notice that what Toasty is doing is they're letting rip stuff like quarter circle back 1 and back 1 before our down fours come in, basically. Or rather, it's coming in before we're ready to actually do our down fours. Oh, clipped us. That was greedy of me to move that much. So, you just like the Bryan mirror stoic? I think lots of Bryan's press, to be honest. Okay, nice. These quarter circle back 1 timings are good. Just get him to the wall. Okay. This is not gonna work. Wow, that was crazy. I like it because then I know the exact moveset and frames. I'm not playing with any weird information. And I like that a lot. Oh, crazy. Okay. Okay. Oh, crazy stuff. Nice. It's actually pretty good. This is like a good way to play Bryan as well. It's like playing what's the word? Playing close range. Now you're no longer kiting around with down 4, right? And now you can use the faster moves that Bryan has, but still pokey, right? And that's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Nice. He was trying to move to the side, so we just tried to clip him with that mock kick. Someone taught me how back 1 can be used as a timing mix-up. Uh-oh. That is a bad habit of mine. What I did was I did back 4 and then press 3+4. There's no reason to be doing that. You've like -10. Anything will beat you. Nice slow parry. I mean, Stoic Stoner starting with back 1 as a feeling is fine. Oops. Press the button. It's alright. Nice. Good job, Upper. One thing that Toasty's doing here is using that snake dash to kind of like get in. Ooh, nice. To use the snake dash to get in over our highs that we're trying to use as keep out. Essentially, you have to use a mid or a low at that point. Nice. The other thing is that Toasty isn't running away right now. We're assuming he will run away, and we're wrong. And it's getting us in trouble. So we need to basically approach with the expectation that we might get attacked, right? Like, see? I come in, I'm like, maybe it's here, and then no, we get hit with the quarter circle back one. Okay. Nice. Sidestep quarter circle back one is good. No, it's quite good. Raw quarter circle forward one. I mean, it could be good because you can get under highs and such. I'm okay if he switches to that for a while. Okay. I was actually surprised that that worked. Okay, sure. So, we do need to be careful of essentially just raw timing on us. So, all I'm really going to do is just like try to be cognizant of my timing and just try not to play as much on feeling if that's what's happening to me right now. Nice. Sure. Nice quarter circle forward. Nice crouch dash. I do think that one of the better answers we have to someone playing so aggressively in our face like this is going to have to be quarter circle forward 1+2, only because it's fast. Only because it's fast and because it's a mid. So it's going to catch a lot of the kind of shenanigans that are happening while being an advancing move. Like this, essentially. Good block. Nice. Nice. We won one. J-Rig Mosey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad it's been helping you improve. I know I'm not going to play the best, but at least I'm giving you the tools to play the best for me, right? Okay. Good setup. We are kind of making him show it to us, which is fine. Nice sidestep, though. That was a very good sidestep. Good punish. Oh, I blinked it. Nice. Playing aggressively, trying to get us to do something, which is alright. Nice. That's a pretty good idea. So essentially what he did was he shows us a sidestep the first time after his back one. And he's doing it after his down twos as well. Oh, we're dead. He's doing it after his down twos as one. And what he does is now he sets up the next back one. And probably expecting me to do like some sort of tracking move or try to like stop that side step. But he's already switched to a jet upper. Because jet upper is now going to frame trap that. So, pretty good mind game. Nice. I do feel like those quarter circle back ones hit every time I've chosen to press, which is really impressive. Too bad. Nice. Yeah, really good timing here. Okay. Wall's not there, it's okay. Good sidewalk. Nice. Fair enough. One thing that we're not doing is taking our frames after quarter circle 4-1, because our opponents are, right? You'll notice that he's running away there. We shouldn't expect him to just come in. Nice. Clipped us. Ooh, he got us. Oh yeah, Pile Driver's pretty good. I think Pile Driver is nicer than Snake Edge in the sense that you can cancel it, but I don't really use it. I don't think I'm at that point of my mind games yet. My opponents don't. I haven't gotten my opponents to respect me enough yet. Okay. Okay. Oh, it sucks. Oh no, that's not good. Whew. So we're still kind of in the mindset of defusing a bomb, basically, right? And what I mean by that is, like, we are trying to, like, keep ourselves from getting run over, rather than try to figure out, nice sidestep. We're trying to figure out how to keep ourselves from getting run over instead of figuring out how we're going to do the running over, right? We're still playing that, like, come to me game. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen that setup before. He did a 4-4 into mock kick, which is actually pretty cool. Okay. Oh, I didn't sidewalk hard enough. Nice.
Final round. Fight.
Again, we're doing this thing where we come in, we back out, and then we do a 3+4, and that's getting us caught a lot. So let's try and be cognizant of what's happening when that happens. You love and hate mocking. It's a good move. Nice. They got us. Alright. I definitely think that the most interesting thing Toasty's shown us, though, is that we are actually rather predictable with our approaches. And what I mean by that is there's a certain rhythm to when we come in. We don't just come in and do it. Ooh, that was crazy. We don't just come in and do it, which I try to do there to be different. Instead, we kind of come in and back up before we do things. And because of it, it's very predictable. Okay. Nice. Agent, thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be on for about another hour. This is a bit of an exception because usually we'll play player matches at the end. Toasty is quite good, though. Nice. We are getting in trouble for sidestepping too much. I think this is like one of those things that we need to be a little bit better about. Nice. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Agent. Enjoy your taunt shut upper emotes. Nice. Looks like he does the same thing I do. Nice. He saw me duck earlier. Like, right before that, he saw me duck, so he tried to go for the quarter circle forward one instead. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Okay, that's good. Oh man. That's fine. Good punish. Okay. Interesting. Whoa. Alright, good stuff. He does do a pretty good job of us backing up as well and getting those hatchet kicks in when we are like kind of afraid to press again. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I should have expected, though, the down jab after our heat dash, because that's like a pretty common situation. Like, all Bryan should know what's happening there. Glad to know I also don't punish that. Alright. Sees me coming in and he does that jet upper. Sure. Nice. Thanks, Stoic. I'm trying. I'm obviously getting my butt kicked, but I'm trying my best here. Nice punish. So you'll notice that what they've done is they've kind of broken our mental, right? They've done enough of this, like, snake dashing in that I'm afraid of it. I'm throwing out... Oops. I'm throwing out, keep out moves, basically, that are now whiffing because he's managed to make me want to do that keep out move. This is what we're hoping to do with our play, right? But it doesn't come super naturally yet. Okay. Sure. Oh no! Nice. Hungul, I was not hit by the hurricane, fortunately. The worst that happened was I had the internet was out for like most of today's Wednesday. Most of Tuesday, the internet was out for Spectrum, but I heard that was for the whole state basically. But we're okay here in Austin. Aren't you in Dallas though? I didn't realize your power was out. Or are you in Houston? Okay. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize you were in Houston area. Dude, I hope you're safe. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a bad punish. Alright, we've managed to clip that one. Alright, we got one at least.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh. Alright, we at least got that one. One 4 into hatchet kick's not bad. Sure. Woo. Yeah, I know, Stoic. She doesn't want to be put up. She doesn't want to go to bed. That was lucky. Didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, he got me. Oh, I'm sorry, Stoic. No, she needs to go to bed. It's bedtime here. I don't even think this works. Yep. This could be bad. I thought I held back, but I let go. That was almost a disaster. I'm sorry, we can't free her. It's bedtime. But this has actually been pretty interesting because I'm actually seeing sort of the type of play that stresses me out, right? And the play that stresses me out, and then combining that with nice, with like either well-timed quarter circle back ones like he's doing, or wait, that one's real. That's cool. Nice. Arslan Ash and the other Pakistani players were doing first to 30s. That's a little bit too much for me. I feel like that makes you lazy more so. Okay. Whoa. Wait a minute. What did I do? Maybe I tried to hatch it there. Nice. I must have tried to hatch it. Okay. Also, Toasty does not let us into his space for free, basically. There's always going to be a move, and we need to figure out how to walk around that. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do, unfortunately. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, Levi, what Levi said. I am just mashing. So I do the very first is up, back, 1 plus 2. But then the rest is 1 plus 2 plus 4 is what I'm doing. Because the last hit is a 4. But yes, this is 3 buttons. It's 1 plus 2 plus 4. Sure. Alright, bit slow on that one. Yep, bad of me. And we are kind of walking into things. So, like, kind of figuring out how to approach is very important. Because there's this wall, right? Oops. Sorry. Oh, dang it. Messed it up. It's alright. It'll happen sometimes. Yeah, it is a 4. Okay. 1, 4, 2 into... Tried to sidestep there, that was bad. His wall pressure is good. Basically, we need to be cognizant of what we're doing there. It's not something that we've had to think about enough. I think I missed a kill here. It's okay. Yeah, it really does, Stoic. It's like, that's the secret. Now, the move itself might whiff, depending on the wall placement, right? But that's not because of you. Sure. Oh yeah, skip that. All right. We are trying. I think Toasty's giving us some pretty good lessons though in approach. So normally I'm not a fan of death matches, but these have been helpful. Sure. Okay. Pretty interesting use of the mental frame advantages of while standing 3 there. Whoa. Also, an interesting thing that he's doing is as the distance increases, he switches his moves to be longer ranging so that he can keep like hitting our guard still. And if we can keep that, if we can get that pattern, it'll be really powerful. Nice. I think there's also something to be said about the way that we're getting away from the wall right now is always to the right. And he is shutting that down quite well. Nice. Oh no, the one time I stayed still. Nice. So if it's just quarter circle back 1 and 3+4, we're going to ignore the possibility of while standing 1 and quarter circle forward 1+2 for now. Figuring out how to walk around those moves is quite hard. I was gonna say, how many times I'm gonna let him do that? How many times am I gonna let him do that? Okay. Wow. That's interesting. He's essentially doing while standing 3 as he's doing while standing 3 as a challenge there. I've been saying that a few times now, but it's coming in situations that I'm just like kind of surprised by. Is the best way to describe it. Okay. Okay. It's a pretty common pattern we've used. It's okay if he shows us the answer to it. Oh no! Why did I try to sidestep that move? Just block it. Okay. Whew, we lived. Zell, thank you so much. Welcome back. It's really good to see you again. Ooh, we have the idea, I guess. Ooh, nice delay. That was a really sick delay. So, what I'm trying to do, it's kind of working. Nice. Oh no. One too many texts. But what I'm trying to do is change my timing a little bit because Toasty is getting a feel for my timing. I'm trying to Zell, I don't know if you've been here before, but it's not telling me that you are a new chatter. That's why I assumed not. But what I'm trying to do is kind of play this range, right? Play this strong down 4 range that I honestly think that we are good at. Sure. We'll take that damage any day. So we're trying to essentially try and like skirt around the moves that Toasty is presenting to us, right? While also trying to place our own moves in situations that we feel like he's always been challenging us against, right? Good example would be like, I feel like a low comes here, so I'm going to do a orbital, right? Like, that's okay to do. Oh my gosh. But also, I think challenging with down 4s is pretty good because it catches the side steps. It's a very, like, kind of non-committal low that they have to start low parrying for, see? And if they low parry for it, now all of a sudden we have, like, the option to just orbital them or something, right? Nice stuff. Whoa, what happens here? Oh my gosh, it worked. Well then. How many more you got, Toasty? You want to make last 1 or 2? How about 2 more? We'll say 2 more and we'll jump back into it. First to 2? Okay, first to 2. From here. Done. Bit overzealous there, that's okay. Okay. I should have ducked or tried to duck that. We can tech roll here. Nice. Kind of feeling us out there. I think I probably should have expected that one. Oops. I have some ideas around that taunt setup. Nice. I think I'm starting to do that a lot. Wow. Got us. Okay. Too bad.
Round 3. Fight.
Ooh. Good back one. I tried to do a 3+4 to keep out, but I think we probably should have just... Well, I mean, the correct answer would have been to walk if we knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was coming. Well, not what I meant, but sure, we'll take it. Good punish. We're dead. Good one. Toasty takes the first one. I do not think that's what my title's supposed to be. I just realized. Oops, I never updated it. That's why. Whoops, my bad, y'all. Okay. What am I doing? Ooh, we knew that one was gonna whiff at least. I think I'm honestly, like, forcing the issue too much once they get that situation. Once he's run away, we shouldn't be trying to get in so hard. Nice. That was really sick, though. Pretty sick. Cool. Good stuff. It is kind of like scary or nerve-wracking to be in that same range, right? But we will try and play at this range and be brave. Because we can get that if we are sharp. Just chilling. Woo! Oh, we were getting scared. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Good games, Toasty. Good games. I think that was pretty good practice. I think, like, in a weird way, we were playing at our best when we could, like, slow down, try to get whiff punishes, and do down fours. That is how we're comfortable with, and we were playing at our best then. We were playing at our worst when we got scared and, like, tried to play faster because it's like, oh, man, they're hitting me. What do I do? And I think, you know, it's good. That was a good, like, showing of, like, how much of the game can be mental, even in the mirror, where it's like, you know, you need to be able to stick with whatever your plan is. So we will practice that for next time, and maybe we will be able to come out on top next time. Thank you for the games. So. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Like, don't be afraid to enforce the pressure, but also, like, don't be afraid of keep-out moves either, in a weird way. Like, don't be afraid to just, like, let the move come out as well. Like, make your opponent show it to you, right? And if they show it to you, don't be afraid to just let them do it. I think that's, like, something that I've been trying to practice. I don't know if that's incorrect. Maybe it's incorrect, but it's kind of where my head has been at. Lil Mojo, how's it going?
Get ready for the next battle.
I've got Kazuya, and his name is Kazuya. It's pretty goated. Okay, thank you. That's good. It's the Kazuya. Alright, gives. Could have punched that. It's fine. The down four's okay. Alright, immediate hell sweep. That's okay. Notice that they're kind of trying to get it in this distance, and then they're just going to do it, right? That's okay. We're going to start enforcing... Ha! We're going to finish some of these strings. This connection's actually not good. The connection is not good, but that's okay. Does this work? I might be dead. No. Okay. Yeah, Toasty, perfectly said. Make them show it to you. Make them show it to you, and then from once they've shown it to you, you show the next layer. That's a perfect way of showing like. Nice punish. I'm actually surprised you can do it on here. Alright, I don't think we're gonna play this person again because the connection's actually, like, really spotty. But we will try our best. Like, see, even that's hard to do. Look at this. This is pretty hard to deal with. That's okay. We do have a read here. I think if he gets up here, we get something. I'm not sure. Sure. Nice distance. Fair. Nice. I got up into that. That's on me. I don't think we're gonna rematch though. This is a little bit bad. Wow. That's a punish at least. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, we're not going to play this one again because this one is pretty bad. But that's alright. Get used to scrapping with Bryan. An interesting idea. I think that is something that I've been neglecting doing recently because I am afraid to. But it is one of the drills Peter gave me. Peter told me to practice playing up close. He said practice scrapping with Bryan, and one of the reasons he said to practice scrapping with him is because other people are going to freak out too in that situation. And that's where moves like this start to shine. Because you're kind of... And you don't have to scrap by, like, touching noses. You know, you can scrap by playing at, like, range 1. You know, you can start the game at, like, range 1.5. Like, if you're just playing, like, at that jab distance, that's scrapping. That's close enough to scrapping. Maybe we'll do that in... on this weekend. Oh, is that a John Wick costume? That's pretty cool. Give him some distance. Show me something. Okay. I forget that that puts him into stance now, so it's a totally different situation than what I labbed like a month ago. That's alright, though. That's good. Nice. Yes, Toasty. All right. They showed us that sweep. Okay, so we did down back 3, and they did the, Okay. We showed them in down back 3, and they immediately showed us the power crush. That's actually good to know. Okay. We can sidestep right while running 2 as well. We haven't really been attempting to do it, but it is worth trying. Sometimes that'll happen, but that's okay. Wow, does it twice? No! Man. Wow. it's so hard to sidestep. It's so hard to sidestep. Oh no, again. Wow. They are used to pressing there, so we were able to kind of use that to our advantage. This is a good start. We're going to start with a down 4. That's alright. Wow, he has enough time for that. Is that move... I know it's not tracking, but it's just wild to me that... It's wild to me that I can't seem to step it. That's fair, Toasty. I think if I was in a tournament, I would, especially if it was close to death. But, you know, for times like this where it's practice, it's good to, like, stress yourself, right? Did it again. That's fine. Don't have time to do a 4-3 there. That, wall running too, though, is really messing me up. I don't know how to get around it. There it is. I just realized that is a wall standing too, so we can actually probably launch that, is my guess. Yeah, we cannot sidestep it. What the heck? Creepy. First time I did a down back 3 and ducked, and he hit me with a mid. Man. There it is, error. Dang, I must have blinked that. Maybe you go the other way. Maybe we need to go back to the lab on this wall running too, because that was messing us up. Spam our quarter circle back ones. I'll be honest with you, I was afraid of how many power crushes were happening in the neutral, so I was just like afraid to even throw it out. But I agree that maybe we should just like experiment with it. But I need to check this, because that's actually throwing me off a bit. So I know that Victor's been changed, so maybe there's something different with the way that this move tracks. But I thought the move was sidestep right weak, and I think I was sidestepping right, like, with pretty good timing, I mean, all things considered. So I must be going the wrong way. Alright, so what's going on here? Nope. You have to just go before... You have to be going, like, before he even shows up, right? What the heck? You really just have to, like, let it go? But that's crazy. If they power crush from the max range of quarter circle back one, I'm assuming you mean up close. Alright, we got a king. They love king. We got a lot of character loyal lists today. I don't remember the break for this. I'm gonna hold 1. That's alright. Oh, whoa. He can giant swing from that. Dang it. Whoa. Got lucky. We just did a basic 50-50 at the end. You can launch that. Whoa. Pretty sure that was guaranteed from what people have told me in the past. Oops. Nice. But you'll notice that, well, like, the hardest part about playing as King is doing nothing. You have to do nothing. Okay. If we do nothing, then that happens. So we have to do a little bit. We can't just do nothing. But you have to do pretty much... You should be not... Nice. You shouldn't be afraid so much that you're pressing buttons, is what I'm trying to say. Like... Especially in the case where they're throwing out so much stuff, right? Okay. Nice. The other thing that we haven't been doing very well recently is you need to take your turn back with lows or mids. You have to take your turn back. Like, I think sometimes we don't take it back. And that's also kind of biting us in the butt a little bit. Man, Toasty made all these players seem slow. Oh, nice, they finished it. That's fine. But just be thinking about what the King might do, you know? Well, apparently it's toggle their Wi-Fi. Nice. Good punish. Let's do an orbital here. Yeah, it always works. This person's lag switching the heck out of us. Alright, and they never get up. Something to keep in mind. They never get up, so that's fine. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen that one in a while.
Get ready for the next battle.
Well, it was working. It was working. Doesn't love King enough to see the lose animation. Only wants to see the win animation. Wants to see him pointing.
Get ready for the next battle.
We have a different King. So, same idea. We should kind of hold our ground, stand our ground in these situations. We're going to use down 4. Ooh, is that the rock? We're going to do a backdash here. Do one of these, see how they play. They kind of just chilled right there. How about if I do 2? Still nothing. They're just kind of chilling. Don't be afraid to scrap, as Toasty put it. There it is. Oh, wow. Run-ups and giant swing. That's fine. The other King was doing that too, so maybe power crushes just are not as good in that situation. Ooh. I'm just doing that to close the distance a bit. Now that we've shown them once, they might start mashing more when we approach them. This person does seem rather patient, is the word I would use. See, they have a limit, right? And there's the giant swing. It's second time in a row there. They're not showing us a Shining Wizard. They did it again. Whoa, what am I doing? Watch this. Nice. Oh, they actually went for Power Crush, but I thought they were going to do the crushing move again. Sure. Okay. Switched into a 2 throw. So we'll just duck. And you'll notice that when we were in this back one situation before, they would try to use a what's the word? They would try to use a down jab equivalent. Basically, it's like a high crushing double jab, and we're just gonna frame trap that. I think we might be able to sidestep around that, to be honest. So maybe we'll try that next time. Wow, that range is crazy. Fair enough. Wait, we can punish that. Okay. Okay, giant swing again, sure. That does seem to be like what they pick like 90% of the time. Why did I do that? Wait, he's pressing? What? Yep, it's The Rock in all of his glory. I'm actually flabbergasted that worked, because I panicked and did a rage art, but I didn't expect them to actually go for something there. Like I said before, nice. There's a spring kick. They tried it and it didn't work. Nice. Speak Kong cool. Thank you. Sure, mid's fine. Good. Whoa! Nice. So you'll notice, right? You'll notice that there's more and more fight back coming back. And what I mean by that is, like, we do a move, and all of a sudden there's a power crush in our future. Okay? And they're also trying to get in. I do think that doing some sidewalking in neutral is pretty good here. Nice Shining Wizard. Nice DDT, I ducked. Wow, good duck there. Pretty strong. Nice. Pretty strong defense. Or not even defense, just like fighting back from our opponent. I broke one. Where is the... Whoa! I broke 1+2. Nice. I should have been able to see it, and they blue sparks it. Good stuff. Zed, thank you so much for the support and the kind words. I'm glad they're useful. He's even got a mic. That's pretty cool. So, you'll notice that the way that they're kind of changing their game up is that they're kind of trying to just... play this game of, like, I'm not going to let you low me that much, right? Or really just not let us really just not letting us abuse the situation enough, right? So, we're going to have to, we're just gonna have to, like, use some... Oh my gosh, that range is actually throwing me off. It's longer than my 3+4. But we're gonna have to use some sidesteps and stuff to try and, just punish them for going for stuff like that, right? Most of it's linear, after all. Okay. Nice instant. Nice mid. They're trying to also lock us down from moving when we're close. Oh, nice. I did 1+2. That's weird. And now we're kind of taking the timing back now. It's like instead of doing these lows, we're essentially just going for the back ones. That's fine. Ooh, nice. Because we stand on the ground. Oh, nice. Trying to get some distance here. I don't mind if he does that. Oh, wow, that was a cool instant one. Okay, good stuff. You'll notice that they're kind of switching it up. I'm not actually able to sidestep, so I need to use... Nice. I talk as I do my jab and get blown up. It's alright. But we need to consider doing... Ooh, nice. I did 3+4. It's too slow. Wow, they got us. Really good sequence there. What I was going to say was that I think that we should, instead of trying so hard to try and sidestep, because like sidestepping, kind of flailing sidestep, which is what I was doing there, is not going to really help us. We need to be able to throw out moves as well that are like discouraging an approach in addition to the sidestep. Something to keep in mind. I think that was a mistake we were making. But they did a good adaptation there. Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
Who is this? Raven. Okay. We haven't been drilling the Raven stuff that we labbed yet, so hopefully the bit of knowledge that we have will be useful, but it's not super deep right now, so I'm going to try my best. That being said, let's not be afraid to throw out the moves that are meant to like kind of keep him at bay here. Oh, that sucks. He's only doing one? Okay. Okay, we got there. Don't be afraid to fight back a bit and scrap a bit. Sure. So you'll notice that he keeps doing the first hit, putting himself into back turn. So I think I can just do 3-3 too. Nope. Because it turns him back around. That's a tip that I learned recently. Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna let him do the slide, I don't mind. Because we don't lose to the slide, we only lose to the mid. Whoa, he jumped over a down for it. That's fine. So you'll notice I'm noticing that he's going for that, right? So I'm trying to use Fortitude to challenge. And that's the same situation we ran into with the first round. We survived that one. That's actually pretty cool that we survived that one. Thanks, Stoic. I feel better in the Raven matchup than I did before, because there's more moves that I see. That's pretty dumb. Oh, he can do that? Okay. Okay. He still went for it. Interesting. Thanks, Phantom. Some of it, though, is like we've seen it enough times that we can kind of like trust in it happening. Using that as an approach is wild. See, they always do it. They don't actually go for the other one. You can go for the lower again. I really don't care. Oh, that's fine. Oh, come on. That's just lazy. Oops. No! Messed that combo up bad. That's alright. I'm okay with that. If that's the answer that they found. Okay. Sure. Nice low parry, holy crap. Wait a minute. Alright, they missed it. Okay, so they can go for that. That's fine. They're finally also no longer finishing the string there. Well, rather, they're finally doing something that the Ford 3 cannot beat, right? Sure. Orbital. We'll try and find a time for it. I think that would be a situation where we can kind of just let him do his thing. Okay, unfortunately not in... I wonder what I can do that there. I wonder what we can do there, because if he does... If he goes for the parry... and then he's parrying on frame 1... Maybe we just wait. I think we just wait. Wait. Oh my gosh, this person's crazy. They see us wait one time and they go straight for it. Sure. There it is. It's not like I didn't see it before, it's just like I didn't need to block it, but that time I would. back to their old ways with this. And back to their old ways with that. So we can at least use that. Down 4-2 against, oh, against the, yeah, we could do that. Good punish. I do think that that's their favorite thing to do, unfortunately. Nice. Cool. But that did seem to be like the default of what they wanted to do, so the forward free was getting us there. Thanks, Phantom. Unfortunately, you can actually react to spring kicks before you have to land the taunt. You just have to be able to separate them into your two sections of your brain, so that one of you is looking for them to do something, and then the other one is just got the taunt dialed in. Alright.
Get ready for the next battle.
Got a Yoshimitsu. It's an unfortunate name. It's kind of funny. So, likewise, Yoshi has a lot that he can be doing, and we shouldn't, like, should try not to let fear dictate what we're doing here. So I'm going to still play that kind of mindset of the Yoshi can kind of mess it up for himself, right? And we're going to use these down 4s to, like, kind of establish the pace of the game. Wow, you see that? That's crazy. Nice. Okay. But you'll notice that immediately the first thing he's doing is, like, trying to get around these down 4s, and that's fine. I want him to be thinking about it, right? Alright, immediate flash here, that's fine. Interesting, like, entering into a fly stance. I should have done a jab. I did not. I did a jet upper instead. But jab would have floated there. Sure, we'll take that. Nice. Just go for this. Whoa. Oh, I tried to duck the spinning kicks instead. All good. But you'll notice that this Yoshi plays pretty fast. They're very much trying to show us 50-50s, and they're trying to just, like, kind of jam themselves through the wall that we're presenting. I think more quarter circle back 1 could be good. Seems like it. Okay. That's a kind of a common Yoshi setup, just to, like, when you're a plus to go for that sweep. That's fine. And we got that heat dash in there. Nice. Immediate disrespect of the down 4 follow-up. We are fine to just block here. What the heck? Sure. Oh, he can heat dash from that. That's pretty cool. What a weird combo. Looks cool, though. But you'll notice that whenever we do those down fours, there's already something crazy coming out afterwards. So that's fine. He's looking for it. You see him looking for it? Again, back one is not the answer if we're trying to stop him from doing that. It needs to be down for two. Ah! Dang it. Oh, well. It's alright. Okay. Tried to get an option, I think. Oh, that's cool. I'm pretty sure you can jet up for that. Nice down for two, though. Nice. Got me with the tech roll. I think we're dead. I think that was the whole thing, unfortunately. But you'll notice that we were stressing them out. We got a nice situation where he did mash, but we didn't get the whiff punish. But I think that's the idea of just, like, seeing what's happening and being like, this doesn't bother me. They're trying to, like, throw out moves to keep me out. I'm going to use that to my advantage. The more we do it, the more we'll practice. We're going to lose in the meantime, but we're going to get better at it, and eventually it'll be, like, second nature. Setting that up, and then getting those whiff punishes. So actually, I kind of feel like this has been a good session. We've been kind of losing, but I think we've been getting the game into the situation that we want to practice, and I think that's kind of cool. I think that's actually been going well. We're gonna doing one more set tonight, and then we'll call it. I know we've been losing a lot, but I hope the concept is not lost today. So we have a Jin. So Jin's rather well-rounded. We also don't have any walls to deal with, for the most part. He's well-rounded. We need to see if he's going to use like a more offense or a more defensive style. He likes to use those while running too, so that's fine. Learned that from Toasty. Maybe we should just let those rip every now and then. Just kind of chilling, right? Whoops. Sure. Nice. Bata Usai? Who is that? The 100-Man Slayer? This is a vanilla Jin, right? Or is that the name of the person, of the screen name? Nice. Notice how this seems to be the panic move of choice here? Good stuff. Wow, that goes from downtown, huh? So we're gonna have to figure out how to beat that, but I'm okay with for now. Not a punish, but they chose to take their turn. Cool. What? Wow. Nice stuff. I see. I don't know that anime or show or whatever that is. They're not plus there. What's going on? punish. Good punish. We're not ducking that. It's okay. Oh, okay. Oh, man. You see them going for that move a lot, so I think we gotta figure out how to fit some orbitals into our game plan, maybe. Either that or just down 4-2. I think, I'm just thinking, like, it's kind of interesting, right? It's an interesting panic move to use that I'm trying to figure out, like, how we can, like, get the better of it. Does a power crush there? Okay. Good punish. Again, power crush. It's either power crush or what is it? Low sweep. So what's the beat? How do you beat that? It's getting late, so I'm starting to forget. Okay. No! Good punish. This person's rather patient, so let's see. Nice. Ooh, we fell for it. I thought the hell sweep was coming that time. Nice. We'll go for a Rage Art here because we can't defeat them already. So we're just going to go ahead and knock off all this great health. I know they have Rage now, but that's alright. Something we'll just have to deal with. Oh, I did a 3+4. Dang, nice. Phantom is not scrubby, but I won't use it if my opponent's mixing in a bunch of High Crush. I did see that there was a Power Crush and High Crush dynamic there. I think the answer was probably down back 3, unfortunately. But I do sometimes do Scrabs, but I think I use them sparingly, for sure. Yeah. I should throw more, but our opponents are ducking a lot. So maybe not when they're ducking a bunch. But it's still pretty reasonable. They're pretty linear in this game though. Okay, pretty interesting stuff. I think that we need to sometimes consider focusing again on one thing. I think maybe next time we will focus on scrapping. I think we need to remember why we're playing the way that we're doing and kind of don't lose our way when we're playing. So I think sometimes we're just playing, or it's like, I see this, maybe I'll do that, maybe I'll do that. But I think we need to remember that, like, at least for now, the more we can force it back into something that we're comfortable with, or specifically practice something to make ourselves more comfortable with it. Like, as Toasty had mentioned earlier, like scrapping with the opponent in the closer range. I think until we are more comfortable switching from style to style, we need to be sticking with one style while we force the game plan onto the opponent. I think that's the takeaway today, but I do think that this was good practice on like sticking to our guns, sticking to what we are trying to do. I think that is still very good. And as you notice, like near the end, we started getting tired again, but I think it's a good lesson to take away. So, you know, we'll keep at it. I think maybe this weekend we will look into playing some close range against our opponent and see if we can't get better at doing that again. But until then, we're going to go ahead and sign off. So if you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VonTiban. We stream Tekken Bryan on Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time, so come check us out there. We are doing makeup streams when they happen. They're going to be on Wednesday evenings, like right now, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. And then our character labbing sessions are going to be Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. All this is down in the description down below if you didn't catch that, as well as a link to the Discord if you'd like to join our community of players that are just trying to get better at the game. Mostly Bryan, but there's other ones too. And we'd love to have you. With that being said, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with me today. As always, I hope these are useful. I hope your journey in Bryan is going well, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.